Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel before you leave. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. This is a most requested video. Recently I made a video on how to sew your bed sheets and your pillowcase, how to make a bed sheets and a pillowcase, and a lot of people have been asking me for different sizes of bed and how do they know different sizes of bed, how do they identify different types of fabric for bed sheets, and how to know how many yards of fabric that is fit for different sizes of beds, for different sizes of foam or mattress or bed, whichever you want to call it. So today I'm going to be answering all of those questions in this video. Okay, I'm going to be mentioning different sizes of bed, different types of bed sheet fabric that you should go for, the ones you shouldn't go for, the durable ones, the ones that are affordable. I'm going to be mentioning all of that in this video, and also I'm going to be telling you how you can start up this bedsheet business as a beginner, which fabric is best for you. I'm going to be listing different amount of fabric that is fit for different sizes of beds. Okay, also I'm going to be telling you the quantity of fabric you're going to be needing if you're making a duvet in this video. Okay, so you have to stay tuned to the end of this video. Make sure you watch this video to the end of it. Please don't skip any part of this video. First, I'm going to be answering a lot of questions. Please listen carefully so you don't come back to start asking me questions that are already answered in the video. Okay, grab your seat, grab your pen and your paper, and let's go straight into it. I'm going to be starting by saying that bedsheet business is a very profitable business that you can start, and you don't need to break a bank before you start this business. With your little capital, you can start this particular business. Okay, it is very profitable because everybody uses bed sheets in their house, they uses pillowcases in their house, and most people use duvet also in their house. So if you are considering starting up this business, it is a very profitable one that you can start. Okay, if you see me looking down, pardon me, because I jotted some things down so that I don't forget anything that I want to say. Okay, we have the twin or single bed. When I say twin or single bed, it is that small size of bed that they normally use in the hostel. If you have been in the hostel before, you will know this particular bed I'm talking about is this small size. Some people call it student bed. Yes, this small size of bed that is long and very small. Do you understand? That is the single bed. You can call it the single bed, you can call it the twin bed. Yes, you're right. And some people also call it the student bed, the student foam. Yes, anyone you want to call it, it is right. So that is the first size of bed that we have. For the single or twin bed, the measurement is always, the width is 39 inches while the length is 75 inches. That is for the single bed or the twin bed. That's student bed. Okay, that's what I'm referring to. Now moving to the full or double bed, that is the 4x6 bed. If you hear anybody saying 4x6, they're referring to the full bed or double bed. The width is 54 inches while the length is 75 inches for the double bed or the full bed. Okay, which is the 4x6 bed. Okay, the next one is the queen bed. The queen bed size, yes, it is called queen, and that bed is the bed we call 6x6. Okay, it is also called 6x6. If someone is saying 6x6, that person is referring to a queen bed size. Okay, and the width of that bed is 60 inches. The wideness of the bed is 60 inches and the length of the bed is 80 inches. The width is 60 inches and the length is 80 inches. Okay, I hope that is clear. That is a 6 by 6 bed. Now moving to the next one, it is called the king's bed. King's bed. The wideness is 76 inches and the length is 80 inches. It's like the length is equal to the length of the 6 by 6, which is the queen's bed. Okay, I hope that is clear. I hope I'm making sense here. So when someone say 7 by 7 bed, the person is referring to the king's bed size, okay, which the width is measuring 76 inches and the length is measuring 80 inches. Those are the common bed sizes that you can see around. I mean, if you are referring to foam sizes, or if you want to call it mattress or foam or bed sizes, whichever you want to call it, those are the most popular ones that you can see around. So those are the ones that are common. You should know those ones as someone that wants to start up this business or someone that wants to start making your personal bed sheets by yourself. You should know all of these bed sizes. Okay, so after knowing the bed sizes, I'm going to be moving to types of bed sheets and their names. Okay, you should know different types of bed sheets. As someone that wants to start a bed sheet business, you should know their names, so that when your clients make an order or a client is asking you which do you advise me to go for, you should know the right one to recommend for that person. Okay, so I'm going to be mentioning different types of bed sheets that you should know that are available, that you can use for your bed sheet businesses, that you can start selling. Okay, now the first one is the polished bedsheet fabric. The polished bedsheet fabric is the most expensive bedsheet fabric that is being sold in the market. Okay, now for those that are sweating a lot, those people that sweat a lot, if you're trying to consider which bed sheets you should use, polished bedsheet fabric is the best for you. It is very expensive, but it is durable. You can use it for a very long time and it will not fade out. You will use it and use your money out of it. That is the advantage of the polished bedsheet fabric. It is the most expensive fabric that they use for bed sheets. Like I said earlier, it is very durable, it is very beautiful, it has attractive colors, very soft, very beautiful. You can see different types of colors, different types of designs that you would love, but it is very expensive. As someone who wants to start selling bed sheets, I won't advise you to start to stock those type of bed sheets. You produce those type of bed sheets based on order. When your clients make order on those bed sheets, you can produce them. But if you have the money, you can produce them done, but people don't really buy them like the way they buy the normal ones that are very cheap. Do you understand? So those expensive bed sheets, you can produce them based on order. When your clients order for them, you go ahead and buy the fabric and produce those bed sheets. Because if you produce them, because they are expensive, you are tying your money down, and it will take you a longer time to sell those fabric compared to when you are selling those ones that are not so expensive. I hope that is clear. The name again is the polished bedsheet fabric. When you get there, tell them you want to buy the polished bedsheet fabric if you're going for the most expensive bedsheet fabric. The second one is the American bedsheet fabric. That one is 100% cotton. Okay, it is 100% cotton. It is also very expensive, but not as expensive as the polished bedsheet fabric. Okay, that American one is also expensive, but not as expensive as the first one I mentioned. It is also very durable. It is, you see different colors, different design, very beautiful, attractive, and but they are expensive. So you can decide to produce maybe one pieces of those ones that are very expensive as sample for your clients. Or if you have money, if you have the capital, you can produce as many as you can. But I have to be truthful to you. People prefer to buy those medium sizes bedsheet, bedsheets that are in between, that are not too expensive and not too cheap. They prefer to buy those bedsheets than those expensive ones. But I can tell you the truth that there are some people that will rather go for the expensive ones, okay, than going for the cheap ones, okay. Do you understand? So the polish one is expensive, and this American bedsheet fabric is the one that follows the first one I've mentioned, and it is also very expensive, but not as expensive as the first one I mentioned. You can see different designs, different colors, different, very attractive, very beautiful, and it is 100% cotton. If you're looking for a 100% cotton bedsheet fabric, you can go for the American bedsheet fabric, okay. It is very durable also. So that is number 2. The third one is called the Big Brother bedsheet fabric. The Big Brother bedsheet fabric. That particular bedsheet is not too expensive. It is the medium size, medium price bedsheet that people buy it a lot. Okay, so if you have the first one I just mentioned, and you have, let me say you have 10 pieces of the first 2 I just mentioned, and you have 20 pieces of this Big Brother bedsheet fabric in stock, I'll tell you that you would have finished selling these 20 pieces before you finish selling those 10 pieces of the first 2 I just mentioned. This is the one people buy a lot because it's not too expensive. It is very affordable, so people can, on a norms, you should have more than one bedsheet, so that when you remove the first one to wash, you want to wash the first one, you can lay another one, okay. So people prefer to buy these ones, but I will tell you that there are still people that buy the expensive one, okay. So it is up to you. If you have the capital, go ahead and produce as many quantity as you can. But if you don't, if you are just starting, you can just produce one, or you can produce those expensive ones based on order, so you don't tie your money down, okay. Hope that is clear. So the last one I want to mention is the bale bedsheet fabric. Bale bedsheet fabric, it comes in bale. When they open the bale, you will see those bedsheets and all these bedsheets that I mentioned, they are imported, okay. They are imported. At the time I'm recording this video, I don't know if some of them might be made in Nigeria, but most of those ones I'm mentioning, they are imported bedsheet fabric, okay. So the bale bedsheet fabric are fabric that are imported, they are bedsheet fabric, but you have to be careful when you are buying those ones because they are not too expensive. They are very affordable, they are very cheap. So you will see the ones that are okay, you will see the ones that are not okay. So when you are buying those types of bedsheet fabric, you have to be careful. You have to select very well. The essence of you knowing different types of bedsheet fabric is for you to know what you are buying. By the time your clients place order on a particular fabric, on a particular bedsheet fabric, so that you don't end up delivering something different from what the person ordered for, okay. So when you even go to where they are selling them, you will know what they are selling for you, so that you will not be cheated, okay. That is the essence of you knowing the different types of bedsheet fabric. So that last one I just mentioned, the bale bedsheet fabric, it is very cheap. So but you have to be careful when you are buying those types of bedsheets, because you will see the good ones and you will see the bad ones that will not last, but they are very affordable, okay. So moving to the fabric, the amount of fabric you're going to be needing for each bed sizes, okay. Now for the single or twin bed size, which is the student bed, Okay, if you go to the market to buy bed sheets, the smallest size of bed sheets you're going to see in the market is it is 2.5 yards that is used for it. That same bed sheet can cover 4 by 6 bed. Okay, they won't say because it's a student bed they will not start producing a smaller size for that bed. No, the smallest size of bed sheets you can see in the market, you will find in the market, it is 2.5 yards that is being used to make that bed sheet. Okay, so if you are making the bed sheet by yourself, okay, so for the video I made earlier about my bed sheets, because I was the one that made that video, I'm producing that bed sheet for my bed, I decided to reduce the measurement and it fits very well. Okay, it fits very well. So for that bed, that student bed, which is a twin or single bed, if you are making the bed sheet for yourself for personal use, you can use 1 yard 30 inches. Okay, you can use 1 yard 30 inches. It's going to cover the bed very well. Yes, it will cover the bed very well. The length of the bed sheets varies. Some comes in 92 inches, some 100. It depends on what types of bed sheets you are buying. So it varies. Okay, for that twin bed, which is the student bed, and it will come out very well. But if you are producing it as someone who is selling bed sheets, what you have to do is, the least you can go is 2.5 yards. So you're going to be needing 2.5 yards of fabric for the twin bed, which is the standard measurement. Okay, the standard measurement is 2.5 yards of fabric. If you go to the market and you want to buy a bed sheet, they will give you a bed sheet that is 2.5 yards. Okay, so for the pillows, for that small bed, it only needs 1 pillow. So for that 1 pillow, you're going to need 1/2 yard of bed sheet fabric. Okay, 1/2 yard. But if you're making pillowcases for 2 pillow, you will need 1 yard. So 1 yard of bed sheet fabric can produce 2 pillowcases. So for that small bed, okay, for that small bed, you're going to be needing 1 pillow, which is 1/2 yard of the bed sheet fabric for that small size of, because the bed is very small, so you need just 1 pillow. It can only accommodate 1 pillow. I hope that is clear. Okay, so the second size of bed is that double or full bed, which is a 4 by 6 bed size. Okay, so if you're making a bed sheet for a 4 by 6 bed, which is the full bed or the double bed, you're going to be needing 2.5 yards of fabric. Okay, 2.5 yards of bed sheet fabric. And then for the 2 pillows, you're going to be needing 1 yard of fabric for the 2 pillowcases. Okay, you're going to be needing 1 yard of fabric for the 2 pillowcases, while for the bed you're going to be needing 2.5 yards. So all together, for the bed sheets and the pillowcases, so you're going to be needing 3.5 yards for the bed and the bed sheets. I mean that 4 by 6 bed. Okay, I hope that is clear. Moving to the next size of bed, which is the queen size of bed, which is a 6 by 6 bed. 6 by 6 bed. If you're making a bed sheet for that 6 by 6 bed, you're going to be needing 3 yards of fabric for the bed sheet, while 2 yards of fabric for the pillowcases, because that 6 by 6 bed, which is the queen bed, normally uses 4 pillows. 4 pillows. Remember I said 1 yard can make 2 pillowcases. So now you're making 4 pillowcases. So you're going to be needing 2 yards of fabric for the pillowcases, while 3 yards for the bed sheets. So altogether you're going to be needing 5 yards for the 6 by 6 bed, which is the queen size of bed. So if you are now making a duvet with it, you're going to be needing 6 yards of fabric for the duvet, because the duvet has up and down. 3 yards for the up and 3 yards for the down, and then you're going to be needing 3 yards of fiber in between. There's always a fiber in between the 2 pieces of fabric for the duvet. So you will need 6 yards of fabric for the duvet, and then you will need 5 yards of fabric for the pillowcases and the bed sheets. So altogether you're going to be needing 11 yards of bed sheets fabric, 6 by 6 bed with 4 pillows and a duvet. Okay, so you're going to be needing 11 yards of fabric for all of them. Okay, so if you decide to make just 2 pillows, two pillowcases, if you decide to make just 2 pillowcases, you're going to be needing 1 yard of fabric for that pillowcase. Okay, I hope that is clear. For your duvet, have it in mind that when you want to make duvet, you need 6 yards of fabric for the duvet, because there is up and down. I mean the main fabric and the lining, and you're expected to use the same fabric that you use for the main fabric as the lining, so you can turn the duvet to any side you want. So if you're making a duvet, you need 6 yards of fabric. 6 yards, I mean 6 yards of fabric, 3 for the up and 3 for the down, and you need 3 yards of fiber. So you have to note that the fiber they use for pillows is different from the fiber they use for the duvet. Don't go and buy the fiber that is used for throw pillows that you want to use it for duvet. It is wrong. When you want to buy a fiber for duvet, it is different from the fiber they use for the pillows. Okay, so the fiber for the duvet comes in different sizes. There is ½ an inch fiber, there is 0.25 fiber, there is 1 inch fiber. So it depends on how thick you want your duvet to be. That is what will determine the size of fiber you want to use. Okay, I hope that is clear. So lastly, we are going to be talking about the 7 by 7 bed size. Okay, if you're making a bed sheet for a 7 by 7 bed, you're going to be needing 4.5 yards for the bed sheet, 2 yards for the 4 pillowcases, and then for your duvet, remember I said for the duvet you need 6 yards, 3 for up, 3 for down, and 3 yards of fiber for the duvet. Okay, that is aside. Let's put the duvet aside. Let's focus on the bed sheet for now. So the bed sheet is going to require 4.5 yards of bed sheet for the 7 by 7 bed, which is the king's bed. King's bed. If you hear king's bed, they are referring to 7 by 7 size of bed. So for that bed size, you're going to be needing 3.5 first, and then the remaining 1 yard is going to be joined to the side for it to be long enough to cover the whole bed. I don't know if you get it. You need 4 yards. Like I said earlier, you need 4 yards, but you're not going to cut the 4 yards together. It's going to be having a joining at the length side, the part that is going to be covering the bed, the length. So you're going to join 1 yard to 3.5 yards, which makes it 4.5 yards of fabric for the bed sheets. You're going to be needing 2 yards for the 4 pillowcases. Okay, you're going to be needing 6 yards for the duvet. So now if you add the 2 yards for the pillowcases to the 4.5 yards of the bed sheets, you have 6.5 yards of fabric. That is what you will need for the bed sheets and the pillowcases of a 7 by 7 size of bed. Okay, 7 by 7 size of bed. You will need 6.5 yards of fabric for the pillowcases, 4 pillowcases, and the bed. And then you're also going to be needing 6 yards for the duvet. Okay, which means 6 by 6 plus 6.5, all together you're going to be needing 12.5 yards of fabric. If you're making the duvet, you're making the pillowcases and the bed sheets. I hope that is clear. I hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. Don't stop learning, keep learning. See you in the next one. Bye. Please, if you have any question, drop it on the comment section. I'm going to respond to every of your questions. Please don't ask me questions that are already answered in this video. Make sure you watch this video to the end.